Hacks cast is visibly shocked as they win Outstanding Comedy Series at Emmys 2024. Comedy speaks truth to power. Co-creator Paul W. Downs also called for more television that showcases women that are over 60, saying, "About 20% of our population is over 60, and only 3% of those characters are on television. It's official." Hacks has taken home the award for Outstanding Comedy Series at the 76th Annual Primetime Emmy Awards. Co-creator Paul W. Downs, who accepted the award on Sunday, September 15th alongside the Hacks cast on the Emmy stage, said, "I have no thoughts in my brain. Thank you so much to the Academy. Let's brace ourselves. I might get emotional. I have to say that we are so lucky to live our dream and make television, and we couldn't do it without our Hacks family. All of our writers, all of our cast, all of our crew who make our dreams come true, literally. When we pitched this show about two women, one of whom was over 60, we didn't know if we would sell it." He continued, "About 20% of our population is over 60, and only 3% of those characters are on television. I would like to see more of them because while I'm a great, young supporting actor, I really want to be a good, old lead." Writer and director Lucia Aniello added, "Comedy is so important, obviously, to us, and we really feel like it can bridge divides. When you laugh with someone, you have something in common with them. So please support comedy, it speaks truth to power. It really does, so support your local comedian." She concluded by adding, "We have to go because we start shooting the next season in 5 days." Hacks, which premiered its first season in 2021, chronicles the complex relationship between comedian Deborah, Jean Smart, and comedy writer Ava, Hannah Einbinder, who come from two very different generations. Smart, 72, who also won an Emmy for Outstanding Actress in a Comedy Series, opened up about taking on the role of a comedian in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter in June. "When I read the script, I said, this is everything I could possibly want for my next job," she shared. "But I needed to be sure that real stand-ups could believe I was a comic. I had never been a comedian, so they were the real litmus test. And I passed, I think." The other nominees for Outstanding Comedy Series included Abbott Elementary, The Bear, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Only Murders in the Building, Palm Royale, Reservation Dogs, and What We Do in the Shadows. Abbott Elementary follows a group of Philadelphia teachers, mockumentary style, as they navigate the challenges of teaching at an inner-city public school. Star and creator Quinta Brunson was inspired by her mom's experience as a kindergarten teacher when developing the series. "My mom is the person that you make television or movies for," Brunson, 34, told the New York Times. "She's the person that watches TV and laughs and watches a movie and goes gasp. The stuff you write where it's like, oh man, this is gonna get them. My mom's the person that gets got. So she's not interested in giving her opinion or consulting. She couldn't care less." Abbott Elementary, which returns for a 4th season on October 9th, received a total of 9 Emmy nominations in 2024, including for Brunson as well as supporting stars Janelle James, Cheryl Lee Ralph, and Tyler James Williams. The Bear chronicles fine dining chef Carmi Berzotto, Jeremy Allen White, coming back to his Chicago hometown to transform a local sandwich shop following the unexpected death of his brother, John Bernthal. Before filming the FX series, White, 33, revealed that he and his co-star Ayo Edebiri trained with professional chefs. "Before we did the pilot, I went to the Institute of Culinary Education in Pasadena," White explained in a 2022 interview with W. "That's where I got to know Ayo. We were getting to know one another while cooking, which was nice, since so much of the way Sydney and Carmi communicate with one another is through cooking." Curb Your Enthusiasm premiered on HBO in 2000, inspired by an hour-long mockumentary initially intended as a one-off in which Larry David portrays an exaggerated version of himself. The show took a pause in 2011 following Season 8 and resumed in 2017. The series earned a total of 55 Emmy nominations and 6 Golden Globe nominations over the span of 24 years. As Curb comes to an end, I will now have the opportunity to finally shed this Larry David persona and become the person God intended me to be, the thoughtful, kind, caring, considerate human being I was until I got derailed by portraying this malignant character. David joked in December 2023 when Curb announced its final season. He continued, "And so Larry David, I bid you farewell. Your misanthropy will not be missed. And for those of you who would like to get in touch with me, you can reach me at Doctors Without Borders." Starring Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez, Only Murders in the Building follows three New Yorkers living on the Upper West Side who share a love of true crime podcasts and end up finding themselves in the middle of a few true crimes. Short, 74, told People in May that it is a joy to work with co-stars Martin, 79, and Gomez, 32, on the hit Hulu series, which premiered its fourth season on August 27th. It's a very, very, very loose, fun-filled set. I think everyone has the same review, that, working on the show, it's really fun and loose, and that's kind of the philosophy of Steve, the way he's always worked, and so is Selena. Short said. So everyone works in joy and happiness, because we're lucky people. On Palm Royale, Kristen Wiig stars as Maxine Simmons, who is trying to gain access to the exclusive Palm Beach High Society in 1969, while Carol Burnett takes on the role of Norma, who is described as the grande dame of Palm Beach High Society. The Saturday Night Live alum told Entertainment Tonight that she was thrilled for the opportunity to work with the comedy legend. "I literally said today, I still can't believe that we worked together," she shared. "I wanna verify that it's her. I'm it's Carol, right? Yeah, I mean, it's Carol. And for me, just with sketch comedy and everything she did for every person, every woman, she's such an inspiration." She added, "It was the crew, everyone. I mean, she's just a dream." Reservation Dogs follows a group of indigenous teens in Oklahoma who want to make their way to California, and decide they'll do anything to get the money, even if they have to steal it. Star Devery Jacobs told People in 2021 that she is grateful that Reservation Dogs, which was created by Sterling Harjo and Taika Waititi, gives an often marginalized group its time to shine. "It's about damn time that indigenous people are represented on this scale," she shared. "Rarely have we been afforded the opportunity to tell our own stories. It's so perfect that it's a comedy because our communities are actually so funny. And nobody in Western culture really thinks that indigenous people are anything, except this idea of the stoic Indian who is being shot in old Western films. Or they'll think of stereotypes like Pocahontas. We haven't had many opportunities to be three-dimensional."